Listen up, dog parents. If you get this wrong, your furry best friend will have a miserable life. Giving treats just because they are cute, or skipping walks, you think it is completely fine? Well, spoiler alert. The moment you say, this is good enough, that is exactly when the avalanche of behavioral issues and sneaky diseases begins. It sounds like a horror movie, right? But this tiny bit of negligence can lead to obesity, joint diseases, and even a shortened lifespan. Welcome to Dog Talk. I am your host, Dr. Ben Parker, your resident curiosity expert. Today, we are diving deep into the 12 essential things you absolutely must know to raise a dog properly. Stick around, because this might just save your dog's life and your sanity. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand exactly what you have been missing and how to take action immediately. Let us stop guessing and start understanding our furry friends. First up, separation anxiety. Does your dog freak out when you leave the house? If they cannot handle alone time, you need to start training them before they destroy your entire living room. Ignoring separation anxiety leads to excessive barking, destructive behavior, and massive stress for the poor pup. The simplest way to build their independence is gradual exposure. Start by leaving them alone for just a few minutes, then slowly increase the time. And please, stop making a massive dramatic scene every time you leave the house. It makes things worse. When you return, do not throw a parade. Just calmly walk in, put your keys down, and act like it is no big deal. This teaches them that you leaving and coming back is completely normal. If you give in to everything they want, your leadership crumbles and their independence vanishes. Over-affection without boundaries is basically a recipe for an anxious, needy dog. So, establish clear routines and show some calm leadership. Your dog actually craves structure much more than they crave endless hugs. Give them the gift of confidence, not just cuddles. Moving on to point number 2. Smart treat usage. How often do you just toss a treat to your dog for absolutely no reason? Probably too often. This actually ruins your leadership status. Treats are not just snacks, they are the most powerful training tools in your arsenal. From now on, make them sit, stay, or do a backflip before you hand over that delicious jerky. And here is a pro secret. Stop giving them the whole treat at once. Chop it up into tiny little pieces. Dogs care about the frequency of the reward, not the actual size of the chunk. Giving multiple small pieces prevents overfeeding and keeps them motivated longer. Handing out massive treats all day just leads to nutritional imbalances and a very chunky, lazy dog. Remember, treats are a tool for education and health, not just a way to say, I love you. There are plenty of zero-calorie ways to show affection, like a good old-fashioned belly rub. Point 3 is crucial. Your dog's hidden health. Dogs are masters of disguise. They cannot use words to tell you their tummy hurts. They might look energetic while suffering inside. Nutritional imbalances or digestive burdens build up silently. Then, out of nowhere, they start acting completely bizarre. Lately, people are feeding too many isolated supplements. Joint pills, eye pills, skin pills, gut pills. It becomes a toxic overload. Just like humans, dogs can suffer from vitamin toxicity. For their tiny bodies, a small extra dose is dangerous. Overlapping minerals can severely stress their liver and heart, leading to vomiting and diarrhea. It is a massive biochemical traffic jam inside their little bodies. We need to fix this. To solve this, you need a high-quality, all-in-one comprehensive supplement. A balanced formula that targets eyes, skin, joints, immunity, and gut health simultaneously without the overlap risk. Look for products that minimize unnecessary fillers and pack only the essentials like omega-3, probiotics, and marigold extract. Balance is the ultimate key to a thriving canine system. Hypoallergenic options, like hydrolyzed duck protein, are fantastic because dogs treat them like delicious snacks while avoiding allergic reactions. Just a few pieces a day keeps the vet away. Training creates good habits, but absolute physical health is the foundation for a truly happy bond. Without health, all your fancy obedience tricks mean absolutely nothing. Moving on. Point number 4. Nails and paw pad management. Go look at your dog's paws right now. Are they looking like a velociraptor? Long nails severely alter their posture and ruin their joints. If you hear that dreaded click-clack sound every time they walk across the hard floor, congratulations, their nails are already way too long. Walking outside does not file them down evenly. You must trim them regularly. And do not forget the hairy paw pads. Long hair under their paws acts like ice skates on your slippery floors. It is a massive hazard for their patella. Slipping constantly causes severe knee issues over time. If cutting nails terrifies you, just snip the very tips before your grooming appointment. Keep those paw pads neat and tidy. Point 5. A comfortable, private, safe space. Does your dog have a room of their own? Well, they need one. A crate, a cozy bed, or just a quiet corner mat is absolutely essential. Dogs need a sanctuary where they feel 100% secure. Now, here is the golden rule. When they are resting in this space, do not touch them, do not hug them, leave them alone. Invading their private zone because you think they look cute causes deep anxiety, it destroys their trust, and can quickly lead to defensive aggression and serious behavioral problems. Set up their bed in a quiet, undisturbed corner of the house. When they retreat to their fortress of solitude, respect it. It is their tiny little doggy apartment. Keep out. Point 6 is all about patience. What do you do when your dog just refuses to listen? Remember, behavioral changes do not happen overnight. They are not programmable robots. Changing a habit requires significant time and your relentless, steady repetition. Being impatient and rushing the process stresses you out and terrifies your poor dog. Stop rushing. Do not expect absolute perfection on the first try. Praise the tiny, microscopic improvements. Impatient training methods leave deep emotional scars and completely shatter their trust in you. Trust is built brick by brick over time. Your attitude literally shapes your dog's entire personality. Raising a dog is basically an endless exercise in profound love and waiting. Point 7. Adequate socialization. From 3 to 5 months old, puppies go through a golden socialization window. This is when their brain is like a super absorbent sponge. If they miss out on diverse environments, weird sounds, and other animals during this phase, they will grow up into terrified, highly reactive adults. Everything will seem like a threat. A poorly socialized dog will bark at the wind, lunge at bicycles, and panic over tiny stimuli. You must provide diverse experiences, but never forcefully drag them into scary situations. Always link new, spooky experiences with positive rewards like tasty treats. Be their anchor of safety. Socialization literally dictates their entire worldview for the rest of their life. Point 8. Understanding dog language. Do you actually think you speak dog? Because they definitely do not speak human. They communicate loudly with their entire body. The wag of a tail, the direction of their ears, the intensity of their stare. It is all a complex vocabulary. If you fail to read these signals, your dog feels completely ignored. A dog that is constantly ignored becomes deeply frustrated and disappointed. This is especially dangerous in stressful situations where missing a warning sign leads to a bite or an accident. Watch for sudden lip licking, the whale eye, where you see the whites of their eyes, a stiff frozen body, or excessive yawning. These are massive red flags screaming, "Get me out of here." When you see these signs, immediately remove them from the stressful environment. Loving your dog means learning their silent, weird language so you can actually communicate with them. Point 9. Managing dog anxiety. A shocking number of dogs live in a constant state of low-level panic. Separation anxiety and noise phobias are incredibly common and very heartbreaking. This anxiety does not magically cure itself over time. It usually snowballs into something much worse. You must actively show them that the world is not a terrifying monster out to get them. A highly predictable daily routine is the best medicine for an anxious brain. When they know exactly when they eat, sleep, and walk, their underlying stress levels plummet drastically. Combine this with confident leadership during walks to build their courage. Mental health is just as vital as physical health. A fearless dog is a truly happy, thriving companion. Point 10. Understanding their wild instincts. Deep down, your cute, fluffy friend is a predator. They are hardwired to bite, chew, dig holes, and sniff absolutely everything in sight. If you try to completely suppress these natural instincts, they do not just vanish. They mutate into destructive behavioral problems. It is like holding a lid on a boiling pot of water. You must provide legal outlets for their inner beast. If they want to bite, play intense tug-of-war. If they need to hunt and sniff, set up a complex nosework puzzle in the living room. Channeling their instincts rather than caging them is your primary job. If you do not give them a proper job to do, they will gladly employ themselves by destroying your expensive sofa. Learn to safely unleash their wild side. Let them be dogs. Providing appropriate activities stops the excessive barking and the chaotic home destruction. Embrace the beast within. Point 11. Respecting dog individuality. I hear this all the time. Dr. Parker, how much should my poodle walk every day? The truth is, that is the completely wrong question to ask, because there is absolutely no one-size-fits-all answer. Every dog is a unique individual. Even within the exact same breed, Their energy levels, age, and health vary wildly. A hyperactive, curious dog might need 5 short, explosive walks a day. Meanwhile, a chill, older dog might be perfectly content with one long, slow, philosophical stroll through the park. The secret is observation. Watch your dog closely to see what specific routine makes them the most stable and exhausted. Raising a dog is not following a manual, it is an art form. Tailor your entire lifestyle to fit their unique, quirky vibe. Finding what works specifically for your furry roommate is the true hallmark of an outstanding, responsible dog parent. And finally, point 12. The lifelong commitment. Bringing a dog into your home is not a fun little trial run. It is a decade-long guarantee of responsibility, medical bills, and love. It is not just about the cute puppy phase. Hard, exhausting times will inevitably come. They will get sick, they will age, and they might develop bizarre behavioral quirks out of nowhere. True love is standing by their side when they are old, cranky, and incontinent. Adopting on a whim and then rehoming them when things get tough is an unforgivable betrayal of their trust. Rehoming leaves deep, unhealable emotional scars. Abandoned dogs face a terrifying, grim reality in shelters. They do not understand why their entire universe suddenly threw them away. Only a rock-solid promise to stay together until the very end gives you the right to call them family. They come into our lives by our choice, but their entire destiny rests in your hands. Let us do a rapid-fire recap so you do not forget. 1. Manage separation anxiety by building independence slowly. 2. Use treats as a training tool, not a mindless bribe. 3. Safeguard their health with balanced all-in-one supplements to avoid toxic overload. 4. Keep those nails short and paw pads trimmed to prevent severe joint damage. 5. Give them a private safe space and never, ever disturb them while they are resting. 6. Have infinite patience. Real behavioral change takes time, repetition, and a lot of love. 7. Socialize them early and positively so they do not fear the world. 8. Learn to read their body language to prevent frustration, stress, and potential biting accidents. 9. Combat their hidden anxieties with predictable routines and confident leadership. 10. Provide legal outlets for their wild instincts to chew, dig, and sniff like crazy. 11. Tailor your lifestyle to fit your individual dog's unique energy and personality. 12. Commit to them for their entire life, through the good, the bad, and the smelly. Now, why do we fail at these basics? Mostly because we humanize them too much. We think they process emotions exactly like a human toddler. Newsflash, they are a totally different species. When you treat a dog like a human baby, you strip away their canine dignity. They do not want to be carried in a purse all day. They want to walk, sniff gross things, and explore the dirt. Understanding their biology is the ultimate form of respect. Their senses are magnified 1,000 times compared to ours. A loud vacuum cleaner to us is an alien spaceship attack to them. This is why patience and socialization are so critical. You are their guide in an overwhelming, loud, human-centric world. If the guide is panicking, the tourist is going to lose their mind. And regarding treats, let us talk about the psychology of rewards. A reward only holds value if it is earned. Free money causes inflation, and free treats cause lazy, unmotivated dogs. Make them work for it. It stimulates their brain, tires them out mentally, and reinforces your role as the provider. A mentally exhausted dog is a remarkably well-behaved dog. Let us re-examine the safe space concept. In the wild, canines have dens. It is an instinctual need for a dark, enclosed, secure area to decompress from the chaotic world outside. When you constantly pull them out of their den for a cuddle, you are effectively destroying their only refuge. Give them the gift of privacy. Yes, dogs actually need privacy just like we do. What about the physical grooming? Nails and paws. It seems minor, but imagine walking in shoes that are 3 sizes too small, with rocks in them, on a floor made of pure slippery ice. That is exactly what a dog feels when their nails are overgrown and their paw pads are covered in fur. It is agonizing and fundamentally alters their skeletal alignment over time. Taking 10 minutes a week to trim their nails and shave their paw pads can save you thousands in orthopedic vet bills down the line. Preventative care is the smartest financial decision. And speaking of vet bills, supplement overload is a modern epidemic. We love our dogs so much we want to give them everything. But biologically, more is absolutely not always better. Find that perfectly balanced, all-in-one nutritional harmony. Your dog's liver will profusely thank you. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it incredibly consistent. Now, let us circle back to dog language. The biggest mistake is assuming a wagging tail always means they are happy. A stiff, high wagging tail often signals extreme tension or aggression. Misinterpreting that signal is how people get bitten by a dog they thought was friendly. Context is everything. Look at the whole body, not just the tail. Read the entire sentence. Anxiety management is deeply tied to this. If you can read their early stress signals, you can intervene before they completely melt down into a barking, lunging, hysterical mess. Be proactive, not reactive. Do not wait for the explosion. Diffuse the bomb while it is still just ticking softly. That is the true power of an educated, observant dog owner. And what about their individuality? Stop comparing your dog to the perfectly trained border collie you saw on the internet. Your dog is beautifully flawed and entirely unique. Embrace their quirks. If they hate fetching balls but love ripping up cardboard boxes, give them a cardboard box. Work with the dog you actually have, not the fantasy dog you imagined. At the end of the day, dogs are not just simple pets. They are complex, emotional beings that share our chaotic lives. They are family members who rely on us for absolutely everything. If they are truly family, then you have to respect their nature, protect their health, and stand by them until the very end. Perfection is totally impossible, but effort is mandatory. You will make mistakes. You might accidentally cut a nail too short or miss a walk because you are exhausted. That is okay. Dogs are incredibly forgiving creatures with huge hearts. What matters most is your continuous, stubborn dedication to learning and improving their life. Just the fact that you are watching this video means you care deeply about your furry friend. Your willingness to understand their weird instincts, their silent language, and their complex health needs makes you an absolute superhero in their eyes. You are their entire world. So, take a deep breath, grab some tiny pieces of treats, and go practice some patient, loving leadership. Trim those pesky nails, set up that cozy safe space, and embrace the chaos. I genuinely hope that applying these 12 essential rules will profoundly transform your relationship with your dog. A healthy, understood dog is a phenomenally happy companion. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the very end of this deep dive. You have just leveled up your dog parenting skills massively. Your dog is going to be incredibly grateful. If you found this information eye-opening, hilarious, or even a little bit terrifying, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We have so much more weird canine science to explore together. Drop a like, leave a comment telling me the weirdest thing your dog does, and share this with every single dog owner you know. We are on a mission to end bad dog parenting forever. This has been Dog Talk, and I am Dr. Ben Parker. Keep asking questions, keep observing your pets, and most importantly, stay relentlessly curious. Have an absolutely wonderful day.